Yeah. Good boy.
So I've put these videos up of Commotion to show the progression of a rear cross on some weaves. He hasn't really done much of this before, so I start nice and easy, which is why he's slowing down at the end. Start nice and easy, just from the weaves, and then I'm going to build up into adding the jump in. So just let him find the entry, then start the weaves, and then start the rear cross. I'm not trying to run at the weaves and rear cross at the same time, because that will probably pull him out, as you'll see in a minute. So this time I try my left arm, and then it's just a little bit too hard for him. So again, I just go from the weaves, try and make it a little easier, but it's still a bit hard for him, so I change the angle a little bit, and then he can find it. And again, trying from the jump, a little bit too hard, so what you'll see I do now is I'm going to wait for him to get in. I'm just going to go for my legs again, wait for him to get in, and then rear cross. So once he's got going, he's alright. It's just those first few poles. If he sees me rear crossing at the beginning, he's more likely to pull out. So I let him go forward a few poles, 3 or 4, same as you'll see here. I let him go forward a few, and then that time I stayed on the same side so that he wasn't thinking about coming out. And then this time I think I'll try the rear cross again, let him go forward a few, and then cut behind him at the last minute. So you're just making it easier step by step. Don't just go straight for the hard ones. If it's too hard, make the angle easier, and then build up to the harder angles and harder lines, and rear crossing a little bit earlier each time. So change dogs now to boost. I can apologise about the barking. So I'm just starting to add in slightly harder rear crosses now. Remember, everything we've done till now is being built up to being able to do exercises like this, moving opposite directions, turning your feet, etc. Being able to do hard rear crosses. So here you can see I rear crossed on a really hard one on the open entry, and then I rear crossed and peel off on a right hand entry. So I'm just adding slightly different things into the steps now. All the things we practice on 6, we're now putting into our 12 poles. This time a really hard entry, and a rear cross, and a peel off the opposite direction to a different jump. This time I'm going to add in 2, so I'm going to do a threadle to this one, send to his weaves, rear cross on a closed entry this time. And then this time I'm not going to rear cross, going to front cross, send in, and then run across and basically blind his exit, pick him up on the opposite side of me. So now I'm just doing some 12 poles with the tunnel trap at the end, just with Boss. So he really wants to go in the tunnel. He struggled a little bit, so even though I rewarded that, I didn't like the fact he did the tunnel first. So I want to try and get my reward in a little bit earlier. So as soon as he finishes the weeds reward, otherwise if he's thinking about the tunnel, he's more likely to want to go in it. So a couple of sets with an open side, now we try closed. He's really struggled with this, with me getting ahead. So I just made it a little bit easier. Just went back and rewarded the last few poles again, just to remind him I want him to finish. Then I bring him back, just pop in the last 6 or so, reward that, and then I just redo the 12 couple times, but don't get so far ahead each time. It's a really hard exercise, and something I will need to obviously work on with him, but he's a bit older, but I will do it with my other dogs. And each time I do the weaves now, I'm just going to move a little bit further forward, until he could eventually finish the weaves with me running ahead.